Runk.
Start it. I used to listen to that in my car. I used to like it, dude. I used to like it.
You still like it?
I do, yeah. But I
that
used
soundtrack was a banger.
It was a really good soundtrack. Yeah.
Surprised you liked it. You don't like any music.
What
Well,
other
I was
movies
young.
is that song in?
Pulp Fiction
That
was
Dick
the main
Dale
one.
song. I want to know what other.
Definitely one of those movies like A Bug's Life that ripped off.
Oh,
off,
that's
you know what I mean?
hilarious.
What's his
Definitely.
name?
Dick Dale.
No, thanks for words. So yeah, so welcome to Lifeline. Thank you very much. Signing up for a Patreon, lifeline.com/ or I'm sorry, patreon.com/lifeline. That's where you see the live shows. That's where you see Lifeline Luxury. We do extra episodes of Lifeline. We do Lifeline Luxury. We do at least 2-3 a month. So
At least 3 a month. You still say 2, and that pisses me off.
I want to do what I want to do.
We've
and that's
grown
what I do.
it. We've grown it. We've expanded it. It used to be 2. Now it's 3. You get 3 episodes a month
Anyway.
at least at patreon.com/lifeline luxury.
It's Happy Birthday Sinbad, and Sinbad is one of my favorite comedians and actors.
Oh, we
so,
love Sinbad.
Yeah, I'll be in Bismarck. I'll be in what's the other one? Sioux Falls. Go to chrisleah.com. And Irvine, I've got shows. And get tickets to the live Lifeline show in Oxnard, California, chrisleah.com. And that's
December 5th.
Yeah, so there we go.
What is happening, baby?
A foreign exchange student. Why is
Casino
it,
Man, you know?
So what is he?
What is happening,
what is
baby?
he? Dick Dale. What else does he? What other
Oh, say a thing.
movie is it in?
That's not in other movies besides.
That's what Mako's saying.
Isn't that the name of that song?
Yes, but
Miser
what?
Lou?
Oh, I mean,
Dick
not
Dale.
what we're
Yes,
talking. Not what we're talking
Yes,
about.
but
at
it's
all.
only. You can't use that song after Pulp Fiction, you know?
Definitely people did it in A Bug's Life or something.
Yeah, A Bug's Life maybe Ants, you know, with a Z.
Right. B movie. Miss Cyril Lou, it's called. What is that?
Miser Lou. I don't know how to
is
say
that what it's called?
I don't
Miser
know.
Lou.
Miser Lou.
Don't make me have to ask that twice though, right? And the Matt ones.
Wow, there's so much text on this.
Yeah, that's
description
who would
page.
read
What
all
on
of that about
earth,
that song.
dude?
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Oh, it was getting to the part where it was telling us, and then you went out. Way to go.
The internet has everything, dude. And now with AI, it has everything. You can whatever it doesn't have, you can create it. Also, who is still looking for this?
It's me.
It's you.
Of
Anthony?
course it is. You can tell by the way it was
so,
searching.
Yeah, that's true. But it's so boring that it doesn't matter. Just skip it, right?
Oh yeah, it's true.
We're gonna be like, oh, it was in singles. Oh,
There is some stuff that I want to be on the internet that isn't. There's a show from the 80s called Jennifer Slept Here, and it is not online anywhere, and I'm pissed. Also, you can't watch what was the name of that show? The one with Thomas Hayden Church and Deborah Messing.
Oh, Wings?
No.
Wings.
That was sick, and that's available, and I've watched it.
What was it? I don't
It
know.
was Ned and Stacy.
Oh.
That show's not
When was
online
that?
anywhere,
2005 or something?
dude. No, 1990s.
Oh,
sure.
wow.
It was before Will and Grace. Deborah Messing
Really?
was on a hit show before Will and Grace. Isn't that weird?
Really?
93, 95, what does it say?
Okay, I didn't know about this.
You never knew about this
I
show?
did, yeah, but I didn't know it was before
Pretty
Will and
funny,
Grace.
dude. I found the pilot on YouTube, and then there's like random episodes, but it's not streaming anywhere. There's like a big
There
hit
are
show.
things
Come
that are
on,
not streaming.
people.
You know what's not streaming? Or at least last time I checked, The Office British.
Oh, that's weird.
What wasn't streaming anywhere?
What?
When I checked, it has. You know, they come back and forth.
Yeah,
but,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
The movie Old Boy couldn't get it.
Oh, you told me that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It can now, but anyway, yeah. So that is weird when you can't find anything, right? How times have changed.
Well, dude, you used to literally. I mean, it's just nuts. In our lifetime, to get something to watch, you had to go to a store
Yeah.
to rent
Yeah.
a physical copy
Yeah.
of it.
Before that, you had to go hire the actors before film.
Let me
You'd have to
really
go hire actors.
Let me really trip you out, though.
Okay.
People don't even think about this, but it's true.
I do. Probably.
Movies before VHS was even a thing. Movies, people made them knowing that the audience was very likely only going to see it one time because it was in theaters and then it went away and then it was never to be seen again for all of cinema history until VHS.
When was that?
And the intent behind that
70s?
matters because now filmmakers make movies so
Right.
that you can not only watch them over and over if you
Right,
want, but
interesting.
rewind right away. go back, pause it, go to the bathroom, come back. It's so different. Think about how much that affects the way movies are made.
Yeah.
Not just watching them.
Wow.
That's crazy, right? That's why when you watch an old movie and you're like, oh, they messed up there. It's like, no, they didn't. They didn't care. They just thought no one was going to see it. And even if they did, what are you going to do? Stop the whole theater? Hey, in the projection room, go back 10 seconds. I could have sworn I saw the boom.
Yeah.
It's done. The moment's over and you're never going to see it again.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
That's pretty much a mind-blowing fact, and it's too early to have a mind-blowing fact in the episode.
I
Say that later instead.
blow minds. And if
Almost
you
was
want to
good.
have minds
Blinds moaned.
you stick with me. Okay? Thank you very much.
Worst president. So
You stick with me. You want your mind blown? You stick with me, kid.
vote for me. So yeah, guess what?
What?
Do you remember 4 years ago my jaw? I got what do you call it?
Lockjaw?
Yeah, what do they call it?
TMJ.
Whatever that is.
TJ Maxx.
I got TJ Maxx, right? My jaw, I got it, right?
Yeah, okay.
And first of all, do you remember yet that I got it or no?
What do you mean, do I remember yet?
Do you remember I got
Yes,
it? Oh,
I'm
you do?
saying
So
yes
you
over
already
and over,
remember. Okay,
yeah.
so I was going to describe it in further. I went to the dentist. He made me a thing to sleep in. You didn't know about this, or did you?
I don't think so.
You probably did, but whatever. Anyway, slept with it. And he's like, eventually your jaw will unhinge. It'll be fine. And
Okay.
that didn't work.
Oh.
Went online, looked at YouTube videos and how to, hacks. I was like, these are probably terrible for my body, but I'm going to try them anyway. Put a pencil way back there.
Oh my God.
Smash my jaw. Didn't work. Nothing worked. Okay.
A pencil.
That's what they say. To get the pencil back there. And then it gets you here. It gets you right here. You get the pencil back there, and then you push this, and this way it'll like kind of unhook, Didn't work. So now it's been 4 years. 4 years. Kind of forgot about it. I mean, it's still there. I can't open my mouth as much as I used to.
What?
But I guess it's just gonna be like, okay, it's basically the 1400s, and there's no doctors, and I can just this is how it was back
This is
then.
life now, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, fine. I go to sleep 2 nights ago. I have a crazy dream. I mean, I was on stage under a blanket and people hiding from Olivia Rodriguez. Is that a singer?
Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay.
Why were you hiding from her?
At her concert.
What?
She was singing. Okay. And I was like, and people were looking for me. I needed certain people to find me, but not her.
You were on stage?
Under a blanket, under people.
You
Yes.
should have been elsewhere if you were
No
hiding
shit,
from
but it was a
her.
dream. It seemed like a good logical place to go, and the dream logic's out the window.
Okay. Should have just left the arena, but okay.
In the thing, I'm peeking through the blanket, and I see people rushing. Like, oh, I wish they knew I was here so they could help, But she's singing right there. I don't want to,
Jeez, what a dilemma.
And I'm tired because I'm laying down on the. I'm also asleep, but I don't know that.
In the dream?
Yeah, no. I'm asleep in real life,
Uh-huh.
and I'm laying down under the thing in the dream.
Okay.
But I'm tired in the dream.
In the dream,
Because
you're tired.
I'm like, man, I've been laying down for so long.
So
okay.
your life is in jeopardy, and you're scared out of your mind,
Logic
but
is
you're,
out the
but you're
window.
tired and
Right.
you're going to fall asleep. Okay.
In the meantime, she's just like, women, or whatever the fuck she sings, right?
Worst song ever.
And and so it gets so tired that I yawn,
Oh, mistake,
dream.
dude. What a mistake.
okay? And I'm stretching as I yawn, okay? Have you ever done that?
Yeah, of course.
It makes your jaw do this weird thing where it's like,
Yes.
it shakes. Fuck yeah, you know it?
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know you'd know it.
Yeah.
So it starts shaking. My jaw starts shaking. Unlocks.
Uh-huh. In the dream only?
Unlocks. As I wake up, my jaw unlocks. And I go, oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
4 years in the making. I have this dream. Boom. My jaw's back to normal. 4 years.
You got to go online, present your hack. Have a dream about Olivia Rodrigo, and you're hiding from her on stage, and you're tired from laying
It's like
down
Inception,
so much.
the worst. It's like we got to have this dream. We got
Yes.
to have the dream where Olivia Rodrigo
Yes,
is
dude.
singing and you're hiding from her.
Yes.
If you have TMJ, come, And
That's crazy.
yeah, but how crazy is that? Now it's better. Now it's better.
That's really wild.
And you know what? It happened. I think it happened because, well, you don't know what of
course not.
But My thing was I wasn't sleeping right. I was very stressed in that time of my life. 4 years ago, I was like completely going through it. I thought my life was over. So I think that happened because of stress. So when I woke up during the dream, I go, and my jaw unlocked, and I literally go, I say, I'm not canceled anymore.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because of your jaw.
Yeah, I guess that's
It's a little
the end of it.
It's a little different. Yeah.
I woke up and I told Kristen, and she was proud of me.
Proud of you?
She was like, yeah, you know what? That's right. That does mean that. It's symbolic. I was like, oh.
Nice, dude.
Is
You've
it
really
all good?
doesn't seem bad.
My jaw's good. How
Yeah.
weird, though.
Just
Huh?
baby steps, you know? Good for you,
I'm
man.
going to get a movie offer soon because of that.
That's great, dude. Good for you. Good for your jaw.
Bad Boys 6.
Army Hammer's doing a movie.
What is he?
He's a guy, an actor.
What's he doing?
A movie, I don't know. I just saw the headline.
with
He's
the
doing
info,
a movie.
You know what? I think he's doing a movie with, I think he's doing a movie with Kevin Spacey.
No way.
I think so.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure. I might have made that up.
I'll see that so fast.
But yeah.
Yeah, this is Jennifer Slept Here. This is the show.
What is
It's
that?
on YouTube, but here's the problem. It's so low res that you can't even watch it anymore.
So wait, what is this?
So the idea for this show
Oh, it's a show.
is this woman, she was a big famous celebrity in this house. She lived in this house and she died young.
Okay.
And the people that live there now, they move in. They're just like out of. They don't live in LA. They're out from out of town. They come to live in LA. They live in this house. The house is like this on a Star Tours. Like there's a legendary famous actress died in this house, Jennifer's house, and it's like this normal family, and they live among the ghost of Jennifer,
Wow.
the famous person.
Wow.
She's like, you can't move that. That's my couch that Errol Flynn fucking poured champagne on or whatever. And I think only the son can see her
Oh wow.
at first. But
Seems pretty bad.
the woman in it is the woman that is trying to sleep with Michael Keaton in Mr. Mom to get him away from Terry Garr.
Wow. Of course it is. A lot of sleeping in her role.
And Jillian or something like that.
All right. Well.
Anyway, I
we'll watch
know
it
things.
at some point, but
I know things that are both valuable.
Trump.
I know things that are both not valuable. I know things about pop culture. I know things about history. I know things about world history. I know things about individual history.
at a carnival, barking at a carnival,
and
one
I
cares.
know about
Do you have cotton candy?
I know about other things too. Okay, what do we got next?
So go on over to Lifeline Luxury.
Patreon.com/lifeline-luxury.
Yeah, but right now let's get into it.
Hey man, Chris, bit of a situation here. So I'm 28 years old and it took me that long to realize that my mustache is not symmetrical. It actually only connects on this side and not this side. And it's a
Barely.
bit of a problem because I kind of hate when mustaches
Doesn't
don't
look like it
connect to
connects on that
beards.
side
And
either.
I've apparently been lying to myself my whole life.
Yeah.
And so what the heck do I do? Do I just shave the bottom of this side like I have been?
I'll tell you what to do.
Scrolling in a little bit, you can see.
Oh, he shaves
do I
it.
leave it
That's
asymmetrical? I feel like my face looks a lot better when it's symmetrical. Or do I pencil in the other side maybe?
Oh my God.
And bring it down.
Get a toupee on that.
Yeah, I don't know. Help me out. Chris, saw you in Detroit. Great show.
Thanks, dude.
My fiance wouldn't stop talking to you about how she was an SLP because of Calvin, and I didn't get to say anything to you, so pissed. And yeah, Matt, you're pretty cool. Okay, bye.
A what?
How cute. That was cute at did at the end.
Dude, I used to have the same problem. Just get older.
Yeah, but here's the other thing.
But I used to have the same problem. It didn't connect here, and it did connect here, and now it does. You can
Think-
see it's still a little bit. But yeah, anyway.
Think about this.
I look great.
The reason you didn't like it is because subconsciously you knew that your beard didn't connect either. Now, the key to all of this.
What?
He said, I don't like that you said what. So we're gonna start with that. All right?
But I still don't know.
But we're gonna start with that.
Fine. I don't give a shit if you don't like it or
I'm
not.
gonna start from there, okay?
All right,
So we're
all right.
starting with I don't like that you asked me what.
Fine.
Okay?
That does nothing for me.
It does something for me though.
What?
I'm now more at peace with it than I was before I said that. 'Cause I
Okay,
got it
well,
off
I'm
my-
even more at peace than you are.
I
So
got it off my
I don't
chest.
give a fuck
I'm
even
at
more.
greater peace than you because I did that.
A monk. All right.
So what I'm saying is he said it pisses him off that he realized it doesn't connect because he hates when beards don't connect.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is subconsciously he knew that his beard didn't connect.
I get
and
it.
he hated that about himself. And
Yes.
so he projected that out onto the world.
I'd
what
agree
I'm
with that.
saying to this guy
Now you've
is
got an ally.
realize that that's what was going on this whole time be at peace with yourself, like I am when I told my brother I don't like that he said what, and
more at peace.
and then it won't be an
yawning.
issue. It won't even be an issue in the first place. You won't have to pencil it in or worry about shaving a hair. You'll be at peace with yourself and your stupid fucking ugly ass beard.
Dick. So why don't
Okay?
you just shave your whole beard? Also, you can
Honestly,
do that.
the beard, it looked good on him, don't you think?
It's okay.
You know what? You know what's interesting? I got pissed that one
He
of our
sneezed during
producers
it?
sneezed while I was talking. Yeah, how
He
about
did
that?
it off mic, but still.
How about that though?
What am I supposed to do?
Well, you're not talking to them now. You're not talking to the mic.
You're supposed to not sneeze.
Yeah. Yeah, hold it. Do this. Hey, this works. So I think that I think
This has never worked for anybody in the history of the world. Oh, gonna absolutely destroy
you-
me. No, you know what works? This for real.
Matt. What? This works.
No, it doesn't.
It works every single time for me.
But you know what would work better? This, because what this is.
What's better?
What
This
this
works.
is accomplishing is you're not letting more air go in and tickle your nose hair, so you have to sneeze again. What really happens? The best
That's
fix
not what
is
it
this.
is. That's not what it is. A magician. That's not what it is. That's actually not what it is.
It is, but go
what
on.
it is. No, it's not.
Go on.
You're pushing up against the sensitivity, and it's making it overwhelming. So the sensitivity of the nose hairs is getting overwhelmed by the pushing in the Hitler mustache area.
I'm interested. So now what do you do? Where do you push in?
The Hitler mustache area, the top of the Hitler mustache
So
area.
what you're doing when you do this is pushing toward your face.
Correct.
Oh, nobody ever told me that.
Oh, what
I thought
do
it
you
was
think?
I thought you were holding your finger here so air didn't
No,
go
no,
in
no,
your
no,
nose.
no, no. You've got to push.
Oh, the push is. Oh my god.
And we push and we don't sneeze. And we push and we don't sneeze.
That's really, really good. Wow.
Yeah, it works, dude.
Good for me.
And it's awesome. Anyway, next time.
Good for me. Anyway, your beard looks fine. Just confront your own issues about yourself and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Next.
Russian transplant at 7-Eleven. What do you have to say?
Everything in my life is going wrong. Everything. If it can go wrong at all, it's going wrong.
Wow.
For like the last
Pause it.
Tom Cruise.
9 months.
How much is he?
That's
acting
not
like Tom
true.
Cruise?
He's totally perfectly hiding bread under his hat, which he's clearly trying
Right,
to do in the
okay.
first place. Okay, so not everything. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, okay, now I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
Everything in my life is going wrong.
The way he leans in and says it is
Everything.
amazing.
If it
Yeah, it
can
is.
go wrong
Like it's a secret.
at all, it's going wrong. For like the last 9 months.
Jeez.
Anything that's gone
That's a long time.
right about this much,
beginning of
something wrong
The opening monologue.
about this
What's in
much
his hand?
has
The
happened
opening monologue
right
of a
after,
Dustin
and
Long
not only
movie.
one time, but 5, 10, 15 times. So
Dustin Long movie.
Life's unraveling.
what the fuck do I do? It's hard to stay hopeful and positive and motivated.
Okay.
Love you guys.
What if
was
at
in
the
your
end
hand?
he got shot with a bow and arrow?
What was in his hand? It looked like he was holding a window washer in his right hand.
Everything goes wrong, and I don't know what to do. Anyway, love you guys. Oh!
Dude,
Someone comes on
sometimes
racism.
life is, it comes in streaks, man.
A dog pisses on his shin. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Gets deported. All right, I'm just saying. Back to Russia. Anyway.
So it happens in streaks, dude. You got bad streaks, you got good streaks. 9 months is a long time for a bad streak, but all that means is it's more likely to come to an end because it's already gone on for so long. Know that the end is in sight. It's going to come, and then things are going to turn, and then suddenly one thing, two things, then three things, and suddenly you're on a good streak. Okay? So just wait it out. You seem to be doing good. You're clearly able to keep a sense of humor about it. You're clearly able to hide bread under your hat successfully. Yeah.
Just dress different.
I thought he was dressed fine.
I mean, he had no undershirt on with a chain, you know. It's Russian. But
Yeah, but I mean, that's a style.
Montclair, New Jersey.
Yeah, it is. Look at him.
Wow.
Also, the way he
The-
says
the-
everything is wrong.
Everything in my life,
Everything-
the way he leaned in and did it like it's a secret is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, did it at the liquor store, you know?
Yeah, what was... What,
Anyway, I'm going to go get
what
some
did he
drinks.
ha- I want to know so bad what he had in his right
So
hand.
do I.
Okay,
All right.
next.
Next one.
What's up, guys? Your show's great,
Shit.
fantastic,
The shit,
brother
dude.
banter, wonderful.
Oh,
Okay,
hates
the
it.
question
Blood
is
interior.
parenting and
Bloody guts.
taking away the magic, I guess. So Halloween's about to come. My son asked last night if the witch was real, and we're talking about the Switch Witch. I don't know if you guys do this, where we take all
right.
of his Halloween candy and steal it, and then give him a toy. And in the morning, his candy's gone, and he has a new toy. Hence the Switch Witch. So last night
that's
he
cool.
goes, "Are you guys the witch?" And we go, "What are you talking about?" Anyway, so he's 8 years old,
8,
and now
okay.
he does not believe in the Switch Witch or the Easter Bunny.
Damn.
He didn't bring up Santa, so we'll see
Nice.
about that one. What age? You guys tell him.
Oof.
Oh, then he was like, "Tell me the truth." And then in that moment, do you have to? All right, what do you guys think? Thanks for the show.
What a great question.
I think when the kid is finally like, look, I know it is a lie. Now, please just tell me. That is when you have to say, all right, man, it's not a lie. We did it for fun, and it's always been fun, and we love you, and we like the magic of it all.
The spirit of Halloween, the spirit of Christmas is, you don't have to be like, there's no Santa by gunk and then leave.
But I can speak firsthand to this. When you know, and your parents just won't admit it,
No.
It's very actually like destabilizing.
It was beyond.
Because you're just like, what the fuck, Dad? Tell me it's not real. I know it's not. Why are you lying?
I will say that it was not destabilizing for me, but I will say it was beyond when you know and they were still saying. It was beyond that. Mom told me there was no Santa. And then Dad tried to retell me there was a Santa.
Really?
There was a Santa.
Really?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I mean, old. At this point, I was old. I was like 13. And,
Oh my God.
And Dad was like, so because there is a Santa.
Wow.
And I was like,
Dad, what is up with you?
you didn't even know I knew you wanted that. So Santa left that. So he must have, maybe
dude.
Santa knew, right? So there's a Santa.
Dad,
Yeah.
give it up.
Well, I still believe so. I'm only 44, but yeah, Mom said, I remember we were in New Jersey. I guess I was 12. We were in New
12
Jersey.
is like, come on. Like,
Mom
that's
was
already
like,
old.
well, Daddy and Mommy are the ones who put the thing for the tooth fairy and what about Santa? She says, yeah, it's all the same, And then the next year, my dad tried to reintroduce that there actually is Santa.
Wow.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Wow. Dad, naughty. On Christmas of all days. Being naughty.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think
How
if you're...
fucking hilarious is that?
That's really funny. If your 8-year-old
That's
comes
when I
to
started
you
killing people.
and is like, I know, maybe it's early, but 8, I don't know, 8 isn't that...
It's not that early. I mean,
Yeah.
it's around the time that starts at least, though.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's good to be honest at that time. At that point.
God, you only have a few years of that, huh?
Yeah, it's very, very not long. Yeah. Interesting,
Because
right?
I'm not going to want to give that up either.
Yeah, you probably won't, but you should when it's time.
I get it.
When they come to you, dude, that's the time. You don't wanna do it
or
when
you could just be like this. Oh, what was that? And then run away.
and never come back.
No,
You
you
gotta
just come
stick
back
to
and be
it.
like, I forget what we were talking about, but anyway, want some pancakes? Oh my
Come
God.
back when they're 18. Died. Oh, died and then came back to
I'm
life.
sitting here in the kitchen early as shit in the morning feeding the kids, and a thought came to me. I need some advices. The other day, my mother came over to watch the kids, and she was like, pardon me, while I don't know my way around the kitchen for stuff or whatever. And then while I was driving to work, I was thinking, how well should you know somebody else's house? Like, you know where the bedrooms are and that they're there and how many, and where the bathroom is and where the trash can is, probably at like your brother's house or your mother's house or whatever. But like, how well, what's the level of weirdness or allowability of like knowing where shit is in somebody's house? It got me all fucked up when I was driving to work. Anyway, what do you think? Love the show. Love Super Good. Been a fan since Super Schmalt. Can't say it, but Super Schmalt. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Love you guys. True baby for life.
Nice. That's a good question. That's really hard to answer, though. What?
The dog pissed again.
Wow, the
dog
studio
always
dog,
pisses in the same
Tina,
place.
just goes.
And you know why I know
lets
that?
loose.
You know why I know that? Because I know this place well enough that that's where the dog pisses. And
Yeah.
that's what this guy's talking about.
Me too. I realized it quickly before
Okay,
you
but
even
you
said it.
said what? And
Because
I
because
told
all
you,
I
you
do
knew
was
because I told you.
No, that is not true. I knew because I knew.
All right.
So let's answer the question.
But so I think that you should. I don't think there's any weirdness ever, unless you're like, this is where your wife keeps her panties. But even that's kind of obvious because the panty drawer is the panty drawer.
Panty, you know.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, there's no. It's not weird. The forks pretty much are in where the forks are in the kitchen. If they're not in the one you open, they're in the next one you open. If they're not in the next one, they're definitely in the next one. If you're looking in 4 or 5 drawers, you're just a plain idiot. You know where the garbage disposal is right in the sink. You know where the trash can is because you just look. Oh, there it is. Or it's under the sink. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here. Snack cabinet, it's the biggest one. Where is it? Am I wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe where's the bread? probably on the counter somewhere under one of those things, bread boxes.
Now, what you're saying, I generally agree with, but you can't tell me you've never been to a house and looked for a thing and been like, well, I know where these things are generally, not found it in one place, then been like, oh, it's got to be there.
I'll
not
go
found it
beyond
there,
that.
not found it there. Then you're like, wait, what the fuck? Why do people do the
I'll go
houses so
beyond that.
differently? Why are you saying I'll
I've
go
never
beyond
been to
that?
a house. No, I will be. If that happened, that has happened. If that happens,
Yeah.
I leave the house. I never come back. In the middle of a sandwich, I'm looking for a knife. Can't find it. I go home. If I open 4 drawers, I go home.
I mean, if
Sandwich
there's
half made.
the flip side of this
Never
question
talked
is
about that
if somebody came to my house and knew where everything was automatically, I wouldn't even be like that weirded out. I would only be impressed. I would only be impressed. I'd be like, whoa, dude.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, you're like Sherlock Holmes.
Or I would feel like I did it all right. I'd be like, oh, dude, I must put things in the right place because people just knew where shit's supposed to be.
Egotistical.
You know, I'm doing it right.
It's egotistical.
So, yeah, I don't know if there is a level that is weird, whether it's... The only thing that's weird is like, how dumb are you to think like the knives are in the fucking bedroom closet?
Yeah, man, nobody's doing that. Come
That's
on.
what I'm saying. Like the only
Jeffrey
thing,
Dahmer, maybe. Jeffrey
only
Dahmer.
if you're like the most idiotic guess would make me feel weird. Yeah, everything else, it's all good.
Do you think if we asked Dad if there was a Santa now,
Oh, dude, that's a good question. Yeah.
I bet. Well, at least a part of him would want to say yes, but I bet he would try to convince us that there's some kind of idea that Santa is real.
No, I'll tell you exactly what he would do.
What?
And I know this so much that
Okay.
when I'm done, you're just going to agree.
Okay.
Because it's just true.
I'm with you.
He wouldn't try to convince us that there is a Santa. He would just answer in
Yes,
a way
yes.
that obfuscates and doesn't get right on the nose that there is no Santa. He just would
Yeah.
leave room for the
100%,
possibility
you're
that there
100%
is,
right.
based on the way he answers. Yeah. So, Dad, we got you pegged, and we know your game, and that's the way it's going to be.
Dad's unbelievable with that stuff, man.
Yeah.
How far is it? It's on the right.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, dude.
How far is it? I've been there.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
How far is it? It's up there. Dude, it's unbelievable.
Have you been there before? It's on the right.
Yeah.
It's like there's a bag of
Have you been
possible
there before?
answers to possible
Frank's Garage,
questions.
you told me about it.
Yeah, and he just reaches in and grabs
Dude.
in his mind any answer.
It's
to
unbelievable.
any question, yeah, that could be asked instead of the one you actually asked. Yeah, crazy. And poor mom. Imagine dealing with that for 78 years. They're over 100 years old.
I loved getting into those conversations with Dad, though.
Yeah, it's
Just
hilarious.
being like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, he never didn't do it too. He
I
never.
know, it is
the things
weird,
Dad
huh?
does now.
Yeah.
He's done 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. He's done since as early as I can remember.
I know.
Nobody's more consistently fucking
What would
do
you-
it different than Dad.
I've never met somebody who does that before.
Does what?
Whatever that is. In a way, it's kind of what like that. It's kind of what like those John Cassavetes movies did, or like where people were just talking and shit, and you're like, that's not what they're talking about. Or like Vince Vaughn and Jim Favreau in Made.
made up a guy, John Favreau. Yeah,
Yeah, John Favreau. It's like it's so weird. It's like double talking almost, kind of in a way, but not really.
what I think it is
Oh.
is that I mean it's like the way people talk in those movies, but people talk those movies talk the way they talk in those movies because it's a reflection of how people really talk.
Yeah.
Whereas most movies,
No.
everything's very ordered and
Right. Nobody's
in
listening
sequence.
to each other in real life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that someone like Dad likes that life is like that
Yes.
and is embracing it by just
Right.
almost consciously doing that
Yeah.
and making it extra sort of
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because it already is
Yeah.
ridiculous and it's fun to be that way. So he just goes with it.
Have you ever seen Arachnophobia? I like Jeff Daniels.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Unbelievable,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one.
How's The Godfather 3? The first
hey
one's
guys,
the best.
big fan of the podcast. You guys keep me from going insane, but I kind of got a dilemma right now.
An
and I
assassin.
was wondering
Full
if
on.
you guys could help me.
Steampunk assassin.
My
the Wild
dad
Wild West.
recently sold his place to move in with his brother, my uncle,
Yeah, that's how that works.
and he said if it doesn't work out, if he can then move in with me, my wife,
Borat.
and my child. So we've only had this house for 3 months. Saved a very long time to get this house.
Man, yeah, good for you.
Prior to us getting the house, though, we asked him several times if he wanted to move in with us. If so,
Bigger house.
then he could help us with making a down payment for a house.
I'm so
for a
mad
bigger
already.
house.
Wow.
He said no each time we asked him. Now that I have a house, he asked me if he could then move in.
That's
if it doesn't work
unbelievable.
out
That's
with
so
him
great.
and
Wow.
My uncle.
That's so funny.
I don't want my dad to be homeless if it doesn't work out with him.
Too
and
fucking
my
bad is
uncle,
what I say.
But also now it's kind of too late. We don't have enough room in our house, and we don't have enough money to support him either. Of
course.
Let me know what you guys have.
God, what a
any
real
advice helps.
life issue, dude.
I just don't know what to do. I'm kind of stuck here. Thanks.
What
Well,
a real life issue,
Let's
dude.
start with the already happened, already is the case before we tell you how to move forward. First of all, your dad is a king asshole of the world. Your dad is such a big fucking asshole.
All right, well,
it's hard to even like.
Probably not going to like that you said that.
It
but-
doesn't matter, dude. Telling it like it is. Your
mean,
dad
you know.
is a fucking
So dick.
asshole.
Dude, so hardcore.
It's just unbelievable how big of an asshole your dad
Well,
is.
we don't-
He is the king asshole.
you
He's
know.
an emperor asshole. This guy
Going
fucking. You were
too far.
asking him over and over again.
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah.
If you want, you could live with us.
Right.
Let's pool our money together, get an even bigger house, so all of us can live comfortably.
That's cheap.
Dad says no.
Well, I want to know what it.
Let me just do this real quick. Okay? Dad says no.
Uh-huh.
Okay, fine. Saves up. Him and his wife and his kid finally get to buy a house. It's not big, barely fits just the three of them, but it's good enough, and it is a house, and that's all that matters. They buy it. 3 weeks after that happens, Dad sells his own
Was it
house.
3? Wow.
Or 3 months maybe, but maximum
Yeah, 3 months. 3 months.
And then he comes to him with this bullshit.
Well, here,
What a fucking asshole.
boundaries, right? I don't like the word boundaries. I don't like when people are like, my boundaries, because they always overshare their boundaries, but this is definitely a boundary situation, okay?
Unbelievable,
I think
dude.
that
I'm mad for him.
here's some advices. Well, no, I want to know, what I want to know
Jesus.
is, what does it mean if it doesn't work out when I live with my brother?
It means
Well-
I'm happy you guys bought a house without my money, so now I can fucking mooch off you when
Well,
this
no.
inevitably doesn't fucking work out.
But no, I understand. But what is not working out living with your brother? It's just annoying? No shit. It is annoying. Because you want to not live with your brother. You want to live on your own. You're 50 or whatever the fuck old you are. 60. So you eat that. You do it anyway. You don't move into your son after you said, no, don't worry about me. I'm not helping.
I'm assuming what it meant is if the uncle ends up not okay with it. If my brother ends up not ultimately being
Oh, I thought
okay,
he already was in with the uncle.
I don't know.
Oh, well, whatever.
Either
Yeah,
way,
okay.
what I took it as
Yeah.
is if longer term
No, that
my
sucks
brother
that he put you in
realizes
that situation.
Yeah, it's terrible,
Yeah.
dude. Also, you're his son. The opposite. That should not be how it works.
Like
dude.
if dad or mom did that to us, we would have to be like, okay, but it would. We'd be like, that sucks. We asked them if they wanted to before we bought the house, and now we bought the house. We don't have enough room. Oh man, how mad is his wife?
Also, he did end up selling his house. He could have had enough money to go in on. Also, it sucks for his wife. Oh my
God, dude.
Honestly,
A
have your
sitcom.
wife answer to your dad. No, fuck you. Get out of here.
Yeah, you could also. I mean, and
Go
it-
that route, dude.
perfectly. Like if this happened to Kristen's mom or dad or whatever, I like them, and but this isn't about that. But if
This
that
has nothing
happened,
to do with you
I
liking
know. I know. I would say, oh, use me as an excuse. Say I won't-
Exactly.
yeah. So maybe your wife is down with you.
Yeah, get your wife is the ticket here. Damn, that is aggravating.
Yeah.
Damn. Fuck that.
Hmm.
Fuck your dad, dude.
Okay.
Fuck your father.
He's
He's a king asshole. Okay, next one.
okay.
Hi guys,
V
this
cute.
is Shannon
Hey,
and my daughter
Shannon.
Bryn.
Oh,
We're
hi,
both
Bryn.
babies. I do have an interesting one for you today.
That little
My mom and
girl
I
is so cute.
don't
Yeah.
say "I love you" to each other.
your mom and you.
Um,
Wow.
Obviously, we do love each other very much.
That's not obvious.
We've just never been that way. We don't casually
Mom,
say
odd,
it, like
huh?
when you hang up the
Mom
phone.
and
Okay,
daughter
love you,
is odd,
bye.
yeah.
I've just never done it.
Interesting.
And she's an amazing woman. She's very strong. She raised me herself. But she's also Irish, so she doesn't love to talk about her feelings.
Well, yeah, I get it.
Say no more.
It's
How
just
cute
always
that
been
baby is.
unspoken with us that we love each other. All that being said, my husband and I say it to each other constantly, every day. Say it to our daughter constantly, every day. So as she grows up, I'm starting to wonder, is she going to be confused as to why Mom and Grandma don't say it, but we all say it? And, there's a million ways you can screw up your kids. So I guess I'm just wondering what you think about that. And if I should start saying it to my mom. Or, is that so weird to start saying it out of the blue? It sounds dumb, but, I don't want to make her uncomfortable. Yeah, please let me know. And also, please do Lifeline Live in Boston. And please offer VIP because it's a dream of mine to meet you both.
Aww.
Okay, thank you very much.
Cute.
Love you. Bye.
Oh, look at that baby,
Look
dude.
at her eyes.
So cute.
My God.
Look at her eyes. I think.
I said look at her eyes before you did.
Okay. Well, you always say look at the person's eyes that left the thing. So
So you said it this time, and I'm just letting you
So
know
now that I'm doing it,
that I said it first.
but now that I'm doing it, it really means something. See what happens? I think here's what happens when you have kids. Okay. You start realizing how fucked up your parents are and what you don't have because you're like, oh, wait, why didn't my parents do this? It seems so obvious to you, but it wasn't to your parents because they're a different person and your kids are going to think about you. But so, I'm glad that you're breaking the cycle and telling your daughter, how much you love her and all that shit every day. But it's just like, this is exactly what happens when you have kids. It makes you realize things about you, and it invites you to think about things that you need to now take control of, or rethink of your life. So yeah, I think that it is something you should think about doing, talking about this with your mom, because you're going to be around a lot longer than she is. It's on your mind. If it's not on hers, she's your mom. She's still got to take care of you in a way. So it is something to bring up if you want to bring it up. I mean, I think that's exactly one of the reasons why kids make you think of that, having them.
Yeah, I think definitely bring it up with your mom. Not like, hey, Mom, what's wrong with you? Why did you never say you love me? Just be like, hey, I love you, but I never say it. And I realize we never say it in general. It's less about why is that and is there a reason for that? And let's dig deep. But don't you think maybe we should start saying it? I've realized this because my relationship with my own daughter, she can't even talk yet. She doesn't know what I'm saying yet, but I'm telling her I love her. And it's made me think about our relationship. And I think we should start saying it to each other.
Yeah.
Then it's all about just moving forward.
What if your mom's like, every time we hang up the phone, I let you hang up first and I say, I love you to the dial tone. You don't know.
Poetry. I mean, that doesn't happen, obviously, because that's not what happens.
It could be.
No, because
Irish
by
people
then
don't like
by then she would have said, hey, sweetie, wait, don't hang up. I have something else to say. And that is, yeah.
No, because she lets it do because she's too insecure to say it.
She does it on purpose.
On purpose, yeah.
Got it.
You hang up and she goes, I love you. Hi-de-do-de-dum-de-day, I love you.
Yeah, it could be.
Whee! And you use some Lucky Charms. Dude, that's what a bummer. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you seem like a well-adjusted, cool person, but I mean, what the fuck do I know? But that's nice that you're saying it to your. I mean, how could you not love a little baby like that?
It doesn't have to be a bummer. You could start saying it now.
No, I'm saying it's a bummer between you and your mom.
I know,
if it is,
but you could start saying it now, and it wouldn't be a bummer.
All right, sure. It's just it's yeah. Wow, real life issues, huh? Real life issues.
Yeah.
I say I love you to my kids so much I can't even believe it. I think that it's probably annoys them.
Maybe cut it out a little bit. Tone it down.
What if my now future Calvin and Billy call into a show, Lifeline, whoever the hosts are then when they're older? They're like, hey, man, my dad told me he loved me too much. I never said it to my kids.
Hey, my dad told me he loves me too much. Now I'm a serial killer because of that.
Yeah, I'm on the run. I don't know. Yeah. It's interesting how kids do that, though.
Do what?
They make you think of things about your childhood.
Oh, yeah.
So crazy, dude. Sometimes I'm sitting with... It's mostly Calvin because Calvin's older and I remember kind of myself.
Yeah, you don't remember shit at Billy's age. Yeah.
So sometimes I'm just like holding Calvin, and I feel not only like me, but I also feel like, and I have nothing to compare this to because I'm not him, but I also feel like dad to me. And
What?
I feel like dad. I feel like I'm the dad now, and then I imagine myself as dad.
Okay.
Our dad. Okay. And then Calvin, also another version of me, and that's when I have to sit down, dude, because it's really weird when I start feeling that way. And then I snap back and I look at Calvin as Calvin, and then me also as me, and then I can also feel what it was like when I was Calvin's age, me as Calvin's age. It's the hardest thing to describe, and it's the most wildest feeling in my life. But yeah, it's just crazy.
That's the wildest feeling you ever had?
I think so, because when I imagine our parents passing, right, like it's gonna be sad, of course, and then I think about, oh, at least I still have my family. You know what I'm saying? It's not like my whole family is passed away. My family of origin has passed, so I have now my own family, and not that I transfer that love to that. All the love is all the love, but it just, that support and that love feels like it can hold me down. And I think about like people who then don't have kids and are really close with their parents, and then their parents pass. Well, like, what the fuck do they do?
Party it up.
DMX.
Fucking fuck bitches, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, mom and dad are dead. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
Yeah.
Up in here with the casket.
Yep, with the pallbearers.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway.
It's crazy, man. Life,
Didn't
huh?
mean to get too deep.
Life, huh? We said that was the craziest feeling. Have you ever...
I think so. Maybe.
Have you ever busted a nut on ecstasy? Because that's up there, too.
Dang, 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 dang. Did you bust it out on ecstasy?
What?
Have you?
Have I?
Yeah.
No, I was kidding.
Huh.
So judging me so hard.
I never busted a nut on ecstasy or any
I've
drugs.
actually never been on ecstasy, so that's the only reason I haven't busted a nut on it, you know?
I bet if I did ecstasy, I would be really trying to bust a nut somewhere, though.
That's what they say about ecstasy.
I heard about this.
What?
I'm coming to busting.
I think it's I think it's an urban legend that people say, oh, it ruins sex. You got to be careful. Can that be true?
No.
That can't be right.
No.
Okay.
No.
Next. So cocksure.
Someway.
Hey, Chris and Matt. I am calling on behalf of a friend because she's too shy, but she is looking for advices from you guys.
Totally about her.
She is somebody who her
beautiful.
job is to work with colleges in her area, and she does these trainings where she's training them on how to use their software. But she is running into a problem where she is getting hit on in the middle of these trainings.
Jesus
and
Christ.
she is too modest. She's an attractive lady. She won't say she is, but she is. She needs something funny to say in that moment because, you know, she wants to keep it professional, but she just does not know how to handle these situations when she is just so blatantly getting hit on during these trainings. Any advices for her would be much appreciated. Love you guys. Thank you.
I mean, the more overt they are about hitting on her, the better it would be to sort of clap back. But that's tough because you're still, at the end of the day, in a work setting.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be funny. I think it's like you got all the power in the world if that happens.
So
like,
what would you suggest? For instance, like obviously we don't have any specific.
Well, she probably doesn't want, she's modest. She probably doesn't want to be in an uncomfortable situation.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't want to make this so fucking weird. Unless the person's so super overt.
Wear a ring. I'm married.
Oh shit!
Or like
you always say that, and that's I never
it's
think
such
about
that. What do you call it? No brainer.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you don't want to wear a ring. You don't want to lie. Or what if you do see a guy that you like and you meet and you're like, oh fuck, you got to take your ring off. It's like, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. But I think that you could do that, and Like trying to think of something funny is just not going to work on a guy. Guys they're just going to be like, haha. You want to go to Ruth's Chris?
They could be taking even a joke as an invitation for more too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, and she's funny?
Right.
Dude.
It's like, yeah. Jeez, God, guys are so dumb.
You want to go to Il Fornaio?
About this kind of shit. El Fornaio. Wow.
I'll get the risotto. It's got such good risotto, dude.
Oh, the risotto's bomb at El Fornaio.
The mushroom, the saffron mushroom risotto, dude. Yango? What? You're married? Oh, man, I didn't see your ring. Okay, fine. Damn.
Yeah, I guess.
Walking back to class because she's out of college.
I guess. Wear a ring. That's a good idea.
I always think that's good because it's like, it's so, what guys do are so annoying. It's so annoying when that happens. It's fine. Look, it's hard to hit on a woman. If you're a single guy, it's hard. There's a lot at stake. You don't want to fucking be embarrassed. I get it. So when a guy does it, you don't owe him anything, but it's like, it's sweet, unless he's a dick about it, right? So the hard thing for you is declining. So we each have our shit that we have to deal with, but that's annoying. Yeah, that is annoying. I don't know if there's any way to joke out of that situation because then again, guys are idiots.
Right, and then there's the thing of like, do you want to really be a dick in the situation? Because then not only are you in a work setting, but you're also potentially like, again, this sucks. This only highlights how annoying it is for you even more. But like, then you run the risk of the guy being like, oh, okay, whoa, you're like that. And it's just
but
like,
then you
there's
go to
lose
fucking
lose.
HR.
I know, but that's a lose-lose too.
Yeah,
it's just it's a loss all the way around.
Yeah.
That's why the wedding ring is good, because it's sort of like plugs the hole before anything even gets close to slipping into it, you know? And I don't mean that hole, if you know what I'm saying.
Sexual.
All right.
Next one.
Me.
What up, Chris? What up, Matt?
Me.
Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for everything that you guys do.
Thank you,
Love you
bro.
very much.
Thanks, man.
My question is it annoying?
Yes.
It's very annoying to me. It's a millennial thing. I am a millennial.
She's drunk?
I don't feel like one
Yeah, same.
because of the lingo. I'm not in it. I don't
Yeah, all right, yeah.
say it. I
Sure.
don't get it.
We understand,
But
yeah.
the one thing that gets me enough is when people say, "Tell me why." Don't be saying that unless you're a Backstreet Boy.
Whoa,
Am I right?
What?
Tell me why.
I don't know. It gets me every time.
Wow.
The lingo of the new generation. I'm
Instead
not
of
in
just
it.
why?
I don't get it.
I guess is what he's saying.
But thank you guys so much for everything you do.
He's saying, because you could just always say why, right?
Have you guys heard that?
No,
Yeah.
this is what I'm sensing. Well, go ahead. Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I do.
Oh, go.
I mean,
I do, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
it's
he
like-
does. Anthony does.
Yeah, it's like, tell me why this happens when you can just say, why does this happen?
Anthony,
That's what Chris just said.
it's right? Okay.
Which I do, yes, on its face, that's annoying that it's become a thing, but I've never thought of it.
No,
And it doesn't
never-
bother me at all.
I so much haven't thought of it that I'm still confused.
I would argue that it's not even really a colloquialism.
yeah, me
It's not a thing. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
A thing is what you mean by when you say,
yeah.
you mean a colloquialism, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like, I did a thing, or
What were the other ones you guys always talk about you don't like?
life, it's,
Oh, Life is a movie? Last night
Last
was a movie.
Yeah, that kind of shit. Or like, you know,
Or
I mean, there's a
somebody
ton of
says like standing on business.
yeah,
or something
standing on
like-
business is about, yeah. Of all the ones to not like, that's a really odd one, actually, I would say. I don't get me wrong, I like that it bothers you because I love when stuff bothers people and then you get some humor out of it. But like that's one that I haven't even registered. And now I will. So thanks a lot.
Maybe he's just a really big Backstreet Boys fan. He takes offense. They're just throwing around the lyrics willy-nilly and he doesn't appreciate that.
Well, it's like it's giving that
It's
one.
giving?
That's obviously you don't dislike that more than tell me why.
It's giving is the worst, dude.
But it'd be weird if the Backstreet Boys were just like, why ain't nothing but a heartache? It wouldn't make any sense. Well, actually,
Anthony
tell me why.
literally just walked out of the entire
Tell me
studio.
why ain't nothing but a heartache doesn't make sense either, now that I think about it.
This
I wanna, like,
guy's
look this up. Kind
No,
of.
I don't think it's a thing, dude.
Dude, I
How
think
did it get on the thing if you
I
don't even
think
know what
it's
he's
a-
talking
I
about?
think
Don't you
it's
look
a-
at him?
I wanted to know if you guys.
I think it's a thing. It has to be a thing, dude.
No, it
Otherwise,
doesn't.
it doesn't make sense.
Maybe he doesn't make sense. Maybe he's wrong.
Then I'm pissed at him.
I'm not pissed at him because I like that he's thought about something very important in his life. People say, tell me why a lot, but it's not a thing. It's like saying hi. It's just what it is. But I agree with him about saying you could just say why. Okay, here, you know what I don't like?
But no,
You know what I don't like?
Go ahead.
When you ask somebody a question and they do that school teacher thing,
Which is?
where they go like this and then answer. Maybe you
Bro.
never registered that.
But aren't they thinking? That
Yeah, but you can do that without doing.
Oh, bro, that's as annoying as tell me why. Being upset with tell me why.
No,
That's just somebody thinking.
no. But I dated a woman who used to do that.
Okay, well, that's different. Somebody you dated,
You know, and I'm
developed-
like, dude, I'm not in an interview with you. We love each other. Don't be pontificating.
bro, you have got some
What?
asshole to loosen. You need to loosen your asshole.
What?
That is crazy to be bent about that. Tupac
That's
Shabank.
crazy, dude. I don't have my asshole to loosen.
To be Tupac Shabank about that,
Dude,
is just
when people are just like Tucker Carlson would do that on his show.
to be Tupac Shabank
All right.
about that is
Do we have to
just
explain Tupac Shabank?
wacky. Okay, did you find anything? No,
Not a
look.
thing.
Didn't look the way it said. No, didn't look. All right, let's do another one.
It's Giving is one of the worst
It's
ones.
Giving is unbelievably bad.
Yeah. Aw.
Hi guys.
that is
I
another
have a
cute
question
baby.
about siblings. I am in two minds about having one or two children. Chris, this question is more so aimed towards you, obviously. Did you find the
Look at the way
transition
it's looking at the
from
camera.
1 to 2 harder or 0 to 1 harder? Matt, I would like your opinion on siblings in general, I suppose. I know you guys would probably not have it any other way. Love you both. Chris, I saw you in Brisbane and it was one of the best comedy shows I've ever seen. I
Thank you.
love your Australian accent. Please never stop doing your Thor impressions. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Well,
Bye.
fortunate for you, I'm very annoying and I won't stop doing that. So,
That baby, huh?
that Brisbane show, I can't remember which one that was.
That was the one you said was kind of crazy.
It was?
That's what you said.
No, that was the Adelaide one.
That's what you said. Yeah, Adelaide. Yeah,
Perth was the fucking
Perth
killer.
was the fucking killer. Yeah.
But wait, what the
But
fuck
wait,
was
what?
Brisbane?
Brisbane
was good. Brisbane was good.
Brisbane was good.
I mean-
I remember that.
You know?
What?
Weren't there.
I'm remembering what you said.
You remember what I said?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So one is the hardest.
Fucking
Sheryl
Amy
Crow song.
Mann.
Yeah, whatever. One is the loneliest number, right? That's the one?
Yeah.
I know. So one's the hardest because it's your whole life is uprooted. Two,
And also, you don't know what you're doing.
here's what I say about something that has nothing to do with kids. Okay, stand up. All right. To do a show is tiring. To do two shows is not doubly exhausting.
Sure.
It's more than doubly exhausting because don't do it.
No, well, fuck you.
It's distracting.
All right, I'll pause momentarily.
No. I mean, dude, don't make it real. You know
I'll
what I
pause
mean?
it. I'll pause it for
No,
as
you don't
long
have
as
to
I feel
pause
like.
it, but like,
I'll put it on hold as long as I
sometimes
feel
you do
like
this thing where you make me feel bad.
I'll put it. That's a you problem, dude.
Boundaries. You do boundaries, dude. Congratulations, man.
Stop saying boundaries.
You're a millennial.
Stop saying boundaries.
I'm a millennial. You're a Gen Z.
Fucking continue.
John Malkovich talking to a train conductor. Because it stopped.
Go. Continue.
It's doubly exhausting because you already are tired from the first show. You go into the second show, and it's not like you're starting from scratch. That would be double. You're now starting at a disadvantage of the tiredness, and then you're getting exponentially tired as the show goes on. That is not what it's like having two kids. It is not doubly hard.
Mm-hmm.
Your life has already been uprooted by this
right.
one kid,
Yeah.
and you kind of just add the other kid on. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's harder, but you start doing things where you realize, and this is cool, if you have two kids, when one kid is napping, enjoy just the one kid now. That is a relief. It's like you're on vacation. It actually feels like that. So yeah, I don't think it's too nuts to go 2. Now, 3, if we have 3, I don't know. You're then outnumbered. Hopefully the
3
oldest
seems
one
like
is
the changer of all.
Yeah,
changes,
it does.
yeah.
It does seem like it, but I don't know. Hopefully the oldest one is old enough to where he's pretty self-sufficient, and then the second one is at least old enough to do things like feed himself, you know what I mean? And tell you what he needs. Because if not, like some people just go Irish on it. 3 years, 2 years. I got a 3-year-old, 2-year-old, 1-year-old in my family. It's like, oh my God, dude.
Seems so crazy.
I just like, you don't ever know what anyone's talking about. Everything's a mess always.
Yeah.
And you're tired.
People do it all the time though. It's nuts.
I know.
To think about.
So yeah, I don't know. I think for us, and look, I know people are going to be like, oh, but you have money. You have people, it's easy for you to get help. I get it. I get that. I understand that.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing.
And yes, it is a big thing.
Yeah, it is that.
I still thought I still thought that it was going to be way harder, and it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, but you have money. It's easy for you to say.
Wow, Anyway, maybe she has money. You don't know.
She looks like she's rich.
She
looked rich to me
because she's white, racist.
No, because
blacks can make money.
She's wow, yeah, she looked rich to me. Rich in spirit. Should we do another one before we get done?
Yeah, whatever, sure.
Oh, so indifferent.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
hey, Chris and Matt, how you guys doing?
Not on the phone.
So my wife and I, we went out to dinner. We live in New York City.
I know this guy's voice.
And we got sat, obviously, at a tiny table.
That's because Peter
with the table next to us, basically in our laps. So that was cool.
Peter Sarsgaard.
Anyways, everything's great. We order our food. We get our first app. And as our waiter is placing down our food, the guy next to us goes, "That shit looks fire. We should have gotten that."
The other couple?
To the girl that he's with.
Yep.
Now, my wife, being my wife.
Oh, no.
She hears that and goes, "Do you guys want to try some?" Of course, they say no. They're being polite, and we continue on with the night.
Kristen would do that.
As we're getting our second appetizer,
oh no,
he goes again, "Babe, wow, that looks so good.
Oh,
we
this
should
guy
have gotten
is an
that."
asshole. The other guy.
Now, I don't even have time to react to that second one because the table behind my wife gets some sort of like extravagant seafood tower. And again, he goes, "Okay, we really should have gotten that." And I let out a soft snicker. We're now at the point where my wife is like looking directly at me because she knows how I'm feeling. She knows like what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's
hilarious. And either this couple is so bad at going out to eat that they pick all the wrong things.
Has this guy ever been anywhere?
This guy has unlimited money because how you going to should have gotten everything?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, time has passed, so I'm not thinking about the guy. They've been enjoying their food, so obviously he won't say anything.
Okay.
But we get our pastas, and he goes, "Babe, those are the pastas we should have got."
Come on.
And I audibly go, It slipped. Pre-conch, it slipped.
Nice.
Now in my head, my wife and I leave. To the waiter, we're heading out.
In
you
my
can leave the
head.
check on his table because our food is now theirs.
Oh, nice.
This really is a table for 4, and congratulations, he's paying.
Yeah, dude.
Now, would you guys have stopped this guy dead in his tracks after the first app, second app? What should I have done?
Oh, man.
Anyways, crystalia.com for tickets. He'll be in Toronto, Bismarck, Sioux Falls. And check out the private record, obviously. Bye.
Dude, that does sound like a voice we've heard before. But let me hold on, though. Before we even get into that, man, I wish that happened to me, dude. Fuck!
Well, what would you have done?
I want to know what I would say. Bro!
Yeah.
What's the deal, man?
By the last
what
one.
What did you get? Dog shit?
By the last one, I would have said, like, what? Come on, what are you doing? Like, what?
Did you get a plate of crackers and piss?
Yeah, what the fuck? But beyond that, like, what's with the commentary?
Oh, it's great. Bro,
how boring are you?
Have you ever been somewhere? It'd be great if each time he said it, he moved his table a little bit over more, and then he just joined them.
Yeah, but yeah.
You know what? Say it again. I'm going to make you eat what I get next. Open up. I'm doing the airplane thing.
Part of me would have thought it's like a con, like he's trying to get food. Or
he's fucking with you.
Right. That's what I mean. It's like too much to be normal. That's so. Oh, imagine being that guy's date.
Well, I mean, who knows if she was as quirky as
He's
he
not
is.
getting laid. She's not fucking that guy.
He could have been fucking sitting across from Joan Cusack, though. You don't know how quirky she is.
It's not quirky. That's just like
it's definitely
this loser
something.
shit. It's just weird.
Oh man, look. Could you imagine? Okay, so imagine yourself in that situation. The appetizer come out. Oh man, we should have got that. Do you want some? Oh no, okay. Then the second one comes out. Oh babe, that's what we should have got. Already, I feel weird. Already, that's insane. And this guy did it two more times. Oh, the pasta, babe, dude, that's insane. And I never wanted to see someone's face on the audio call more than that.
Yeah, why would he not show his face on that?
I don't know. Maybe we do know him.
We must
His
know.
voice does sound familiar.
Sounded so familiar.
But sometimes it's just somebody from the real world. You know, you never know.
The real world.
You just have heard the voice before, or maybe they called before.
No, I think we know that person, and I want to know who it was, and I'm pissed.
What the fuck? Well, they probably know. But dude, it's that is just crazy, man. That is so funny.
That's really funny.
I love that. I also will tell you this much. I want to be. I'm that guy's friend now. The other guy.
Yeah.
You know me.
You're also this guy's friend. You just
it's great.
You made two friends.
Yeah. Oh, great. I just made great friends.
Yeah.
Right. If I was another person witnessing this guy witness that, now all of a sudden I got to buy more Christmas gifts come Christmas because this is great.
Close friends.
I got close new friends.
They're basically family now.
Hey guys, you mind if I join you too? Because you're obviously together, and then we're all together.
Yeah.
I'll pay the bill. Fuck it. You know.
Yeah.
That's great. And he is right. I'm going to be in Toronto and Bismarck. Oh no, Toronto. This will be after the Toronto show. This will come out after the Toronto show because we shot it early. But yeah, Bismarck and Sioux Falls. ChrisLee.com. Thank you very much.
Patreon.com/Lifeline Luxury. And make sure if you're in the area and it's possible on December 5th, come to the Lifeline Live show. If you can't make it, make sure you're signed up for the Patreon at patreon.com/Lifeline Luxury. All of the live shows will be taped and up there for the Patreon members to see. Thank you very much.
Hello.